This is a gift right now. This is a gift wrap packaged, signed, sealed, delivered with a bow on top. In the comments, Trevor says that intro is sick, but they are the Ice Eagles and that eagle was on fire. Still cool though. Sam, play the new intro. What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of your Alaska Ice Eagles custom NHL 21 franchise mode with a brand new intro version 2. I see what you guys are saying. Sam said, yo, we need to make this blue. He made it blue. It's beautiful. Here we are, all ready to go. Now we have some controversy, finally some controversy. I love some controversy, and that's about the head coach. It's regarding our lines and about the head coach. So let's have a look here. We got a +5. I don't think we can sacrifice this +5. Sanford, Wenberg, Phil Kessel. It's awesome. It's going to be great for us in year number 2. But the future, Zion Bertuzzi, he doesn't fit right on the first line. He's a power forward. It just doesn't work out. It gives it a +3, which is great, but I really want that +5 that Zach Sanford has. So what does Zach Sanford have that Zion Bertuzzi doesn't? Is it the 6 years experience? What are we looking like here? We're gonna have a look at our coach, but let's go over some comments here. Power Move Film says you definitely need a new coach that Zion likes better and that wants to fit on the first line. I think that's pretty obvious. Dylan Borg, if you're thinking about getting those +3 or +5, you need to focus on coaching as well. They're a big part of getting those pluses. And then John Robertson, he says, I feel like maybe next year or the one after, look at getting a new coach will be a good idea. Get Bertuzzi and Schmaltz to fit better chemistry and put them back on the top line for the minutes that they need. I was upset about getting no franchise defenseman, but I love Hedman. I'm ready for the 15 cups we're going to get. Let's go, baby. Nikita Zadorov and Mikko Hedman, the most feared pairing in the National Hockey League. Fun fact about Nikita Zadorov, he holds the NHL record for the most hits in an NHL game with 15. I didn't even fact check that, but I know that guy would never lie to me in the comments. If it's on the internet, it has to be true. That's kind of cool. Nikita Zadorov, 6'5", 230, laying the body, allowing all of the ice for Mikko Hedman, who has 5 points in his first 4 games. He's kind of outplaying big Zion Bertuzzi, which is kind of funny. I did not expect that at the start of the year. Now, talking about Bertuzzi, before we go look at the coaches, Mike Doc Emmerich, the real guy. Doc, how's it going, buddy? Big fan. Hey, xTech, maybe try and get the Bertuzzi brothers together and bring in Tyler. The Bruiser brothers, maybe. And Ryan says, you gotta listen to the legend, Doc. Now, I was thinking about bringing him in, but his trade value is really, really high. So it's something we're gonna think about for the future. I mean, it would be cool. It's not super necessary. The Wings are actually 5-0, which is kind of cool. How is Lorenzo Pazzanelli doing? He's got 3 points. He's no Mikko Hedman, I'll tell you that much. But look at Tyler Bertuzzi. His trade value is skyrocketed. He's a two-way forward, so it's not perfect for chemistry, but maybe in the future we can think about bringing in Tyler Bertuzzi to play with the younger cousin Zion. Now look at Newfoundland. They're 1-4. Not great. We're 3-1, baby. Now I want to check out a few players here before we talk about the coach and get some more simulation done, but I want to look at Max Kazov. How's he doing on the third line in Chicago? He's putting up Mikko Hedman numbers. He's got 5 points in 4 games. He is outperforming Zion Bertuzzi. How about Ekberg, who's on the fourth line? He only got the 1 goal. Let's check out Nashville. I want to check out those guys. They have some insane players. They got Von Berg. See, I thought I put Berg when I created him, but maybe it's because it was one too many characters. I made it Beg. So Von Vichvenberg sounds way better. Von Vichvenberg. Zerg von Vichvenberg. He's only got the 1 goal, 2 penalty minutes. He's an interesting character. They're not even playing Zap, which is unfortunate. The next one, obviously, is going to be the Islanders. They have 2 franchise players. Well, 3 if you add in Matthew Barzal, but Victor Smashkov. He's got a goal in the first 2 games. And then they also got the offensive defenseman Kuramoto Ryanucci over there in Long Island. So hopefully Long Island can turn it around and get back to a winning franchise. Let's have a look at our coaching issue. I don't think we should can the coach right now. I don't want to do that. That's not really my intention. So I was looking at this at the end of the last video. I was trying to figure out what we're going to do because coaching was on my mind, and it turns out we didn't even have an assistant coach. So I've signed one, and in the next few days he should sign. So that should bring up the staff chemistry. But let's look at Frederick Lowry here. So he's not great. B minus, B, 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 B minus, A. I mean, it's really not great. I mean, his team fit is 71%. He's like medium on Zion Bertuzzi, which kind of sucks. But all of his plus fives, like Wenberg and Hedman and Phil Kessel, they're all maxed out. So I don't know, 71% is really, really good. He's a forward coach, but I just don't think he's quite good enough. He's an overall B. I have signed an assistant, so maybe once I sign that assistant, it will bring up the staff chemistry. I assume it will, but let's just see if there's anyone else that's better right now in the free agent pool, you could say, for coaches. So we have one. We have one here, Kevin. We got Kevin Arsen here, I think is how you pronounce it. I think it's a French name. He was canned, even though he had a positive record last year. His team fits only 55%, and he doesn't like Bertuzzi. So I don't know about that one. Plus, he's only a B as well. So I don't think firing the coach right now is really something we should do. I want to find a coach that is good with Bertuzzi. I want to find someone. We could hire a girl coach, Jocelyn. She likes Bertuzzi a little bit more, but only 55%. Man, it's weird. No one seems to like Bertuzzi. Is it hard to find coaches? Oh, wait, Joe Dal Cole, he really likes Bertuzzi. 49% though. He likes Bertuzzi and no one else. So I don't know. I think we're going to wait it out. We got Bondra here, who is an offensive coach. He likes Hedman. He likes Ben Hutton a lot. He doesn't really like Bertuzzi. Maybe Bertuzzi's going to be a problem. All these coaches that are like lower end AHL coaches kind of seem to like him. And that's it for NHL coaches. And then it goes to the AHL. So it's something that if a team fires their head coach, we might swoop in. I'm going to simulate a few days and see if the chemistry gets better or if our staff chemistry improves, because obviously we were lacking an assistant coach as we lose the first game, and Marcel Brulé, he's our new assistant coach. Let's see if that changed the chemistry. I don't think it will. 5, 0, 1, and 0. That's how it was before, and still a 3. So, I mean, we could sacrifice putting a +3 there, but +5s are so damn hard to get. So it didn't change anything there. Let's have a look at our staff chemistry. If a team fires their head coach, which they do pretty often, we can definitely swoop in there and have a look. Our staff chemistry is 26%, so it's not great. It's not great at all. We have 2 generalists and a forward as our teaching style. Teaching specialty. So it's something to work on. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of fish in the sea. I know year 3, year 4, year 5, there's a lot of coaches out there. So let's go ahead and just simulate a few games here up against a big team here. Agent C and the New York Rangers. Ty Ronning as well with the New York Rangers. This team is going to be stacked, absolutely stacked. So let's go here. Agent C versus Bertuzzi, and Hedman starts it off. First shot of the game. This guy's going to be so damn good for us. Here we go. Period number 1. It's 2-2. Wenberg scores. Capo and Philip Heidel, they score for them, but Wenberg and Hedman, couple of Swedes. Period number 2. Okay, 7-3. Did not expect that. Zabinajad, Strome, Bushnevik, Philip Heidel gets his second. Gretzky scores, and then Big Zion, he's got a goal where Agent C doesn't have a single one on 7 goals from the New York Rangers. Oh my God, we're getting destroyed here. This team is going to win some cups. Oh no, 8-3. Poor Aiden Hill just thrown in there in the worst type of situation. Zach Sanford makes it 8-4, and Brett Howden makes it 9-4. Oh my God, Brett Howden makes it 10-4. Burn the tape. I don't want to talk about it. We're moving on. 10-4. Oh my God, embarrassed on home ice. Tony DeAngelo with 4 apples. Oh my God, get tweeting about that, Tony. Okay, that is a severe ass kicking. We got destroyed, absolutely wrecked. But we knew this year wasn't gonna be anything particularly special. Let's go ahead here and sim a few more games. I'm looking at some rivalry games coming up. We could go Bertuzzi versus Bertuzzi here just for fun. We lose in overtime against LA. We're 3-3-1. We've lost our last 3. That's unfortunate. Bertuzzi versus Bertuzzi back on home ice. Do not allow 10 goals, please. Okay, not a great start. Dylan Larkin and Philip Zadina, period number 2. 4-1, Kessel, Perot, and Larkin gets another one. 8-3, we are bad. Kessel gets the hat trick. Mantha gets 2. Lorenzo Pazzanelli scores on Hunter Lightning, and we get destroyed on home ice once again. The start of the year looked so promising. We were 3-1, but wow, on home ice, it is a different story. We've allowed 18 goals in 2 games on home ice. That is bad. That's really, really bad. Our home fans, they're getting antsy, that's for sure. And another overtime loss, 3-4-2. We beat the Wild and Theodore Storm. There you go. Okay, back on home ice. We've allowed 18 goals in our last 2 games at home. Come on, boys. We need to show up for our fans here. Up against Vancouver, period number 1. We have a 2-0 lead. Michael Raffle and Zach Sanford. They have Zhang Chao, who is the Chinese sensation, the 5'7" franchise goalie here in Vancouver. 2 big goals there from Sanford and Raffle, period number 2. 2-1. Okay, Elias Pettersson scores on Hunter Lightning. EP40 is a power play for Vancouver. And Phil the Thrill Kessel. There you go. We got him to score some goals. And Alexander Wenberg. Our first line, they all have a goal. Sanford, Wenberg, and Phil the Thrill Kessel. There you go. We only allow 1 on home ice. Okay, 2, Nick Bugstad, but we do get the victory. I mean, 20 goals in 3 games really isn't that great, but I'm glad we actually showed up in front of our home fans. God, that was brutal. Okay, so let's just get a bunch of simulation done here. I really don't think we need to slow sim every single game. We're going to meet a lot of these teams in the playoffs eventually, and we are going to hopefully go on a deep playoff run in the next couple of years. Build some rivalries here. Ooh, Dougie Hamilton. That's a big trade for 2 seconds. Oh, Dougie. Let's see here. Teach me how to Dougie. Didn't they just sign Dougie Hamilton? Yeah, they did. $5.3 million for 3 years. Like, that is a really good contract for Dougie Hamilton. We could play him with Erica Branson, who is a defensive defenseman. That could be a +5 right there, to be honest with you. Let's see. Where is he? Where is the old man? Not really that old, actually. Erica Branson. He's a defensive defenseman, right? There's no way he's an offensive. Yeah, defensive defenseman. I mean, this is a gift right now. This is a gift wrap, packaged, signed, sealed, delivered with a bow on top for Dougie Hamilton. I know we're not trying to win a cup this year, and I mean, look at our record. I don't think we're going to, but 2 seconds for Dougie Hamilton. That seems like a deal I can't say no to. Plus, he's an offensive defenseman. He is on a extremely good contract. You get Dougie Hamilton at less than $6 million, you are laughing. I mean, I don't see a reason why we should say no to this. I'm going to see if I can tweak it. I don't want to give up our second for this year. I'd be more comfortable in giving away Toronto's second that we have. Let's see if they'll do that. I want to keep our second. I want to keep our first. We also have Toronto's second. Let's see if they take that. I don't think they will. I might have to sweeten it a little bit here. Might have to go with like 5th from 2023. 2023 draft's going to be kind of hurting, but basically picks and a prospect for Dougie Hamilton. Why do you guys want to trade away Dougie Hamilton? I guess they have no cap space. They have Pazzanelli, Ryanucci, Philip Roenick. I mean, it doesn't really look great for you to trade a guy you just signed, but I'm not going to say no. Dougie Hamilton, are you coming to Alaska? Trade accepted, maybe. There you go. That is a gift, a Christmas gift from the Detroit Red Wings. Thank you very much. Okay. So unfortunately, it doesn't give the +5 with Eric Goodbranson. Not that it's a big problem. It's still a +1, and then this is a +1 as well. But I really don't want to break up Hedman and Zadorov. I'm sure if I did this, yeah, it'd still give it a +5 with Hedman and Goodbranson, and then Hamilton will get the first line minutes with Zadorov. But I kind of got Zadorov to play with Hedman. That's kind of like the bodyguard for Hedman. So I think I'm gonna let that be. But Goodbranson and Hamilton, like, thank you very much. Thank you, Detroit. Very kind of you. Very nice of you. Unfortunately, Steven Santini is going to be scratched. I got to send some of these players down. Interesting, though. I really didn't expect to make a big move like that. Absolutely not. Now, for Connor Garland being a sniper, he has no goals in 15 games, only 11 assists. Unfortunately, I don't think this line is going to work. What if I did this, okay? What if I did Sanford, Schmaltz, and Garland, Kessel, Wenberg, Bertuzzi? Let's do a little test here, okay? A little 5-game test to put us up to 20 games. I'm going to see their stats after the next 5 games, and we're going to see how they compare. Let's see if we can get Bertuzzi some more points and get Connor Garland at least a goal or two playing with Zach Sanford. Okay, so unfortunately, I got that trade before the sim stopped, so we're going to add 2 games to that little 5-game stint. We're going to make it a 7-game stint. So the first 2 games we lost 4-1, and then we actually won 4-1. So there's 2. So the next 5 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll end it off against the Dallas Stars. But the 3-10-0 Nashville Predators, maybe it's time you, I don't know, play Zap, the franchise center that you drafted. Let's go here. Period number 1 against von Wichvenberg. I know that's not how his name's spelt, but it's how I'm going for it. Period number 1, it's 3-1. Zion actually got a goal. There you go. Sissons, Forsberg, and Pissick. Period number 2, 4-3. Bertuzzi gets another one. Nick Schmaltz. Okay. Rocco Grimaldi scores, making it 4-3. Come on, boys. Get a win here. Get a win against a bad team in Nashville. You're not as bad as the Predators. Come on. Power play, Zion hat trick. Oh, so damn close. I did put Dougie Hamilton on the power play, and it did give it a +5. And talk about Dougie Hamilton. There you go. Scores a goal. But then Matt Duchene comes right back. Why you got to do this to me, Matt Duchene? Why? Ben Hutton. There you go, baby. Ben freaking Hutton. Benjamin Button himself. There's 5 minutes and 16 seconds in overtime. I don't understand why. Let's go into overtime. Here we go. All right, we're rocking the alternates tonight. We got the alternate jerseys for us, but also the Winter Classic for Nashville. So those are 2 beautiful sweaters. I love ours. Wait till you see them up close and personal. Alex Barkov, not happening, baby. Dougie Hamilton breaking it up. Oh my God, what a save by the 6'8" Hunter Lightning. Gets over with the blocker. Huge save. There's a lot of blue jerseys in the crowd. I don't see a single alternate. Maybe they're not on sale here in the Igloo yet. Who knows? Oh, going through the legs, deking out absolutely nobody. Hunter Lightning, he basically has the entire net covered. Not going to happen. Mikko Hedman. Oh my God, what a pass. What a shot. What a save. All right, here we are headed to the shootout here in the Igloo with our alternate sweaters. Big giant Hunter Lightning between the pipes. Alexander Barkov, the fantastic Finn, taking the first shot. Here we go. In comes Sasha Barkov. Hunter Lightning. Ooh, he tucks it. Top blocker where there's little to no room left. Look how big Hunter Lightning is. Comes through and just got him a little bit too deep there, and Alexander Barkov tucks it home. Barkov in a Preds jersey just doesn't feel right. I don't know what it is. If Kessel scores here, the entire arena gets free hot dogs, and it's not happening tonight. Big save there by Aaron Dell. Seattle Storm Bear legend Aaron Dell, might I add. Here comes Philip Forsberg. He's got nasty hands. Comes through. Huge toe save by 6'8" Hunter Lightning. All right, our captain, Nick Schmaltz. Come on, buddy. You need to tuck one here. What the hell was that? That was the weakest attempt I've ever seen. He just threw it at the boards. Okay, take a lap with your candy cane tape job. Ryan Ellis, the Canadian World Junior GOAT, can end it here. No, he tucks it high. He gives him the Nick Schmaltz treatment. We have to score here to keep it going. Big beard Ryan Ellis, he couldn't do it. And Zion, he's got 2 goals in the game. Big Bert, big Zion Bertuzzi, he scores, and we keep this thing going. That should count as a hat trick, but it's not going to. Huge goal from Bertuzzi. Oh man, what a shot. Big Zion, how you doing? Just a little cut there. Aaron Dell says, what the hell's going on? And he lets one go right by the blocker. He's pumped up. Zion Bertuzzi. My mic actually unplugged. I went to go grab my phone and I hit my mic stand and it actually unplugged. So here's what you missed. You only missed the one shot. Victor Arvidsson came in, tries a little whoops backhand, and Hunter Lightning says no. We got Connor Garland here. Hasn't scored a goal all year, but he gets one in the shootout. Goes top cheddar, and the Alaska Ice Eagles get a victory against the Nashville Predators. Huge night for Zion. 2 goals, 1 apple, and there is the first star. There you go. 2 hits for Big Zion. He had the goal in the shootout as well to keep it going, and then Connor Garland ices it top cheddar, and that's a win. That felt like a 10-hour game. What started as a little 5-game test is now going to be a 7-game test. Mike's all plugged in. We're all ready to go. Back-to-back shootout wins, and then a 6-5 loss. We're 8-9-2 up against the Bruins, a 6-4 loss up against Jamie Benn and the Dallas Stars, and they take another game from us. We lost 3-2. So last time we checked in here, Zach Sanford had 11 points, 2 goals. Oh my god, look at Miko Hedman, 24 points. Okay. Anyways, Zach Sanford had 2 goals and 9 assists for 11 points. He now has 19 points. So that's 8 points in his last 7 games. Now, as for Zion Bertuzzi, he has 8 goals in his last 7 games on the first line, getting that +3. Okay, and Connor Garland does have a goal. I might sacrifice the +5. I can't believe I'm saying that, but Zion has 8 goals in his last 7 games. I think that's a good sign, but look at Miko Hedman. Oh my goodness, 24 points. I did not think he was going to do that well. Holy crap. And then Dougie Hamilton has 13 points. He's got 3 points in his first 6 games on the squad. So I think I'm going to leave it as is, because 8 goals in 7 games, that's impressive for Zion, that's for sure. Look at Tyler Seguin, 20 goals in 20 games. I'm interested in all the rookies, and look who it is. Miko Hedman, the late first rounder, leading the league in rookie scoring as a defenseman, might I add. Okay, Ollie Forsberg, Max Kazov, he's got 15 goals. Nazkov over there in the Montreal Canadiens. Xavier McGregor's got 19 points in 19 games. So it's interesting. Zion has really turned it on. Maybe if we keep going here, he might be first in goals before you know it here. But here's all the rookies. Here's everybody. The points aren't as high as I thought they were. As for Owen Power, he's got 4 points in 20 games, playing on a really bad Newfoundland team. I still can't believe that they didn't take a franchise player. How are they doing? They have 11 points. They're 4-13. So let's get another month of simulation done here. Let's see, who do we got coming up? We got the Islanders we could check out. I really want to face the Growlers. Okay, maybe it's going to be more than a month of simulation. Let's get a good chunk done here, and then we'll end off after the Growlers. Let's just get a whole bunch of simulation done. We're 8-12-2. Ooh, we lost 9-1. That was at home as well. Oh my god, we are allowing a lot of goals on home ice, and our home fans are not happy about it. But I sent a letter out there. It said, don't worry, in a few years we're going to be winning the Stanley Cup. So good things come to people who wait here, and we're actually doing not that bad. We are almost a 500 team. We're 15-16-5. But good things come to people who wait, and good things will come to this beautiful franchise here in Alaska. 15-18-5. I could see us missing the playoffs for the next 1, maybe 2 years, and then year 4, year 5, we're really contending, and then year 6, year 7, year 8, we're just crushing teams left and right. So let's see what happens here. Cody Ceci, absolutely not. I do not want Cody CC. No, thank you. But what I do want is I want to simulate these two games up against the 9-30-8 Newfoundland Growlers and then the 27-12-5 Max Kazov Chicago Blackhawks. All right, let's go here. This is the start of the rivalry. Get the stat sheet ready. Kazov versus Bertuzzi. Period number 1. It's 1-1. Hedman, oh my God, this guy is good. And then Andrew Shaw scores on Hunter Lightning. Period number 2. All right, 2-2. Dominic Kubalik, former channel legend. And then Tyler Steenbergen. There you go, buddy, getting a big goal. Love to see that. It's 2-2 here. I'm waiting for Bertuzzi to score a goal. He was really hot last time we checked his stats. He had 13 goals. Come on, buddy. You know you want to score here. You know you want to do it. The other power forward, Zach Sanford, went from a +5 to only a +1, but he's still scoring goals, and that should be a victory. There you go. Almost gave myself the xTech jinx. That is a victory against the Chicago Blackhawks, and Chicago is a good team, so I'm kind of surprised that we won there. It was a slim lead, only by 1, but still, let's see. Bertuzzi had the 1 assist. He had 3 shots. He was a +1. As for Kazov, what was he doing in this game? Nowhere to be found. Oh my goodness. 2 shots, only played 10 minutes, but he is getting third line minutes. I don't know what Chicago's doing, but it is working out because they're a pretty good team. So once again, the rivalry with the Newfoundland Growlers. We are 3-0. We've won all 3 games against them that we've played so far. We scored 12 goals. They've scored 9. There's a goal differential of +3, which is good news for us. Let's see if we can go 4-0 all time against the Growlers, and let's see if we can not allow them to get their 10th win. They only have 9. That's rough. Period number 1, it is 0-0. Okay, period number 2, it's 2-1. Mikko Hedman, this guy is unreal. Can't stop, won't stop. Anthony Duclair scores, and then we get 2 right after that. Again, Hedman and then Nick Schmaltz. Headed into the third here with a 1-goal lead. Make it a 2-goal lead. Our captain, Nick Schmaltz, baby. Every game we've played against Newfoundland has been a 1-goal game, but I don't think it's going to be the same situation here. Tyler Steenbergen, he gets 1, but then Duclair comes right back. Maybe it is going to be a 1-goal game. Are they going to make it close? Look at the shots. Hunter Lightning standing on his head, making sure that we are 4-0 against Newfoundland. That is a beautiful sight. Nothing from Bertuzzi, but a big win nonetheless. Tyler Steenbergen with a goal, Nick Schmaltz with 2, and then Hunter Lightning made 36 saves. You'll love to see a win against Newfoundland. All right, we're going to finish this month off here, get all these games done. Last time we played the Rangers, it was a rough outing. We got our asses handed to us. It was at home. Now we're here at MSG. Agency in the building with Mario Gretzky, Panarin, Lafreniere. Oh my God, this team is scary. Period number 1. Please don't allow 10 goals. Okay, a good start. Period number 2. Okay, 4-2. We actually have a lead here. Kessel, Steenbergen, Garland, and the Alaska native himself, Brandon Dubinsky, Mario Gretzky, and Capo Caco score for them. It's 4-2. We know this team's good. They can strike at any moment. I think if we win this game, it'll bring us to the over 500 mark. I'm pretty sure. 4-2 here. Come on, boys. Hold the lead down. Nothing from Agent C. Where are you at, Cedric? Nothing from that guy in a couple games, and that is a huge win against the Rangers. They're a pretty good team as well. Let's see here. We are 22-21-6, so officially an above 500 team. End this month off here with the last game, and it's a loss against the Winnipeg Jets. But starting in the next episode, we have to start off fresh against Max Kazov, and then we have the trade deadline, which I don't know if it's going to be too crazy or not. I kind of want to get the year 2 draft done. Now we're going to look at the upcoming prospects for the year 2 draft. Mikko Hedman, a point per game defenseman. Yeah, baby. Let's have a look here at the upcoming draft class before we look at our stats here. Whoa, why is there 2 of him? I thought these guys were the exact same. That was funny. I was like, wait a minute, you guys are the same. No, Thomas and Tommy. Okay. I saw T. Markkinen. It kind of looked the exact same, both from Finland. That was weird. Now, I believe there's a few more players that are going to be entered into the draft. It's not for this year, it's for year 3 and year 4. I did that for a reason, because by the time year 3 and year 4 runs around, we should be a good team, and I didn't want us to get those players. I wanted there to be more franchise players for other teams who really need it. So that's kind of what my thought process was there. But if we do pick in the top 5, it looks like it's going to be another forward here, because there's nothing but forwards until like 10th overall here with Seth. If we do pick in the top, it's going to be one of these guys. We got Torsten Taminder. What a fantastic name. He's NHL ready. He's probably like 80 overall. We got Tommy Martikainen, who's NHL ready, and then Thomas Markkanen, so that's going to be a tongue twister to say. We got Markkanen and then Markkanen. Am I saying that right? Martikainen and then Markkanen. Okay, you damn Finns all over the place. Is there any gems early on here? Let's see. There's only busts. Okay, so stay away from those guys, that's for sure. All right, let's check out on the stats here. Miko Hedman, a point per game offensive rookie defenseman. You absolutely love to see it. I really did not expect that, but I will take it. I mean, his offensive stats aren't even that crazy. It's just that +5 really, really does wonders. Phil the Thrill, he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. 23 goals, tied for second in goals behind Zion Bertuzzi. There you go. So maybe, yeah, and look at Connor Garland. He's really stepped it up. So maybe having the +5 isn't really as great as having a +3 and a +1. Spread out the love a little bit. Alexander Wenberg fitting in quite nice there on the first line. He's got 96 discipline. Yeah, he's only got 6 penalty minutes, 3 minor penalties. That's kind of crazy. Zion Bertuzzi, there you go. He's picked it up to an 87 now. 24 goals. That's what we got you for. Big, tough power forward. Shoots the puck a lot. How many hits does he have? Let's see. 88 hits. So there you go. 5 block shots. That's awesome. Attaboy Zion, really stepping it up. Zach Sanford moved down from the first line to the second line, but he's doing great. He's got 40 points as a +1, 84 overall. That's awesome. So as for Nick Schmaltz, our captain, I don't think it's really going to be an 80-point season like he had last year. That was unbelievable. He did it in 76 games, 85 points, but still going to have a 55, 60, 70 maybe point campaign. Dougie Hamilton, 25 points. The newly acquired Dougie Hamilton, he's averaging a point every other game. There you go. Michael Raffle, 20. Ben Hutton, all these guys don't really care about points too much. Kiefer Bellows, -23. I paid a 3rd round pick to get this guy. Again, maybe it's the coach. Maybe we can work on that in the offseason, or maybe at the trade deadline. If you think we should make a move, let me know. As for goaltenders, 19 and 19 for Hunter Lightning. I mean, we kind of expected this. We expected to be a below average team in year number 2. Real quick here, let's have a look at our boys over there in Newfoundland. How are they doing? Oh, Freddie Anderson, you made a mistake, buddy, signing with Newfoundland. Not a good idea. Owen Power, only 14 points, 11 goals. Oh boy, you're in for another rough year here in Newfoundland. They got Hoffman, Duclair, and Nugent Hopkins. They're pretty good, but the rest of the team is struggling big time. As for the entire league, who's leading in points? Connor McDavid, of course, followed by Leon Draisaitl. And then we got the big 3 from Boston. So basically Edmonton and Boston are destroying the top 6 because Yamamoto's here as well. But Bergeron, Marchand, Pasta, not bad. Nathan McKinnon, Ovechkin, Brock Besser, there you go, Elias Pettersson. As for rookies, does Zion have the most goals? No. Wow, look at Pete Correa. 35 goals for Pete Correa in 53 games. As for Kazov, he's got 30 goals. He only has 5 more points and 6 more goals than Bertuzzi. Come on, Bertuzzi, you got to step up here. You have to beat Max Kazov in points. That's all I ask of you. That's all I want you to do this year. Agent C as well, kind of struggling. I really thought that these rookies would put up a few more points, but as for Miko Hedman, he's 4th in points with 50 as a defenseman. The next closest defenseman is nowhere to be found. It's Pazzanelli. You guys wanted me to move up and take Pazzanelli. No way, baby. We got our guy in Miko Hedman. I mean, that +5 is probably helping out a lot. It's doing wonders. So unfortunately, there hasn't been a coach that's been canned yet. Again, I think we should just take it slow. There's no need to rush anything. There's no coaches out there available. There's still this guy who I'm not super sold on because the whole Bertuzzi thing, I don't think he's the guy we should go for. I think we should wait it out. There's no need to rush this. We're going to find a coach eventually. But as for our lines, I think going for the +3 on the first line, then the 1-1, I think that's the way to go for sure. I don't think there's really much I can do for this third line, unfortunately. I think Kiefer Bellow is just going to kind of struggle there for this year, and then we'll figure it out in the trade deadline or for next year. Our defense, though, I love the way this looks. Now, going into the trade deadline, should we try to find a better defensive defenseman to play with Dougie Hamilton? Or is it more of a problem with Dougie Hamilton where he kind of needs to be the top pairing guy? Because he doesn't fit great on the second line. What if I did this? But Hamilton kind of fits better on the first line pairing. I could go and get a good defensive defenseman to play with Dougie Hamilton, and maybe that'll give it a +5. Something to think about in the comments. You guys can let me know. I really like this pairing of Hedman and Nikita Zadorov. I mean, our D-man are going to be minuses no matter what because our team's not great, except for Gabranson and Dougie Hamilton. They're gods, apparently. But all of the other ones are all minus, and that's fine for right now. But if you think we should get another defensive defenseman to play with Dougie Hamilton, let me know. So thanks for watching. That was a fun one. Unfortunately, the Growlers are still struggling. Only 30 points on the year, and we're doing much better than the Growlers, and that's all you really want. We have them beat by 20 points. Thanks for watching. What should we do in the trade deadline? Let me know. Or should we just hang out, wait till next year, find a coach, and then really focus on eventually being a Stanley Cup champion? Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.